In this session, we are going to handle the topic, daily needs, daily income. How your audience becomes your everyday cash flow gold mine. So type in the comment section, daily needs, daily income. That is the key to what we are talking about today. And then what's very exciting about this is that anyone can do it. And not just that anyone can do it, everyone should endeavor to do it, to have an everyday cash flow system. You spend money every single day. So some of you get like 5, 6, 7 debit alerts every single day, but you get only one credit alert in the month. So in 1 month, you've totaled about 95 debit alerts and only one credit alert. That is creating a lot of problems for your finances. It does not matter how big that one credit alert might be. In a situation where you're having only one credit alert, which is your salary at the end of the month, but then you've had like 90, 95 debit alerts in the month, is creating a lot of tension for your finances. Because when you're talking about financial freedom, cash flow matters more than anything else. Cash flow matters more than the cash. So it's not just having the cash, but you see, the way the cash comes in and the way it goes, and then the way it's replenished, the frequency with which it comes also matters. Not just the amount of cash that comes into your bank account. So there are 4 pillars of everyday money. Like if you want to set up everyday cash flow, like I have done, there are 4 things that must be there. The interesting thing is that you can do it, whether you are working or not, or whether you're in professional practice, you're a lawyer, you're a medical doctor, you're an architect, you're an accountant. You know, believe me, these people still have serious financial struggles. Medical doctors struggle, accountants struggle financially. So many times it's not really about your profession or your job or the amount of money, the amount of income that you make, but it is about cash flow. And it is established that if you have daily cash flow, it does not matter how much, it actually oils up your financial freedom engine. So today we are looking at the topic, daily needs, daily income. And the first of the 4 pillars to set up your everyday money cash flow system is audience. So we're going to be talking about the audience. Excuse me. But can I wow your mind when I tell you, this should wow your mind, when I tell you that all the money in the world that you want to make, all the money you desire to make is in someone's pocket. I'll let that to sink in. And I think the aha moments have started exploding. You should actually type that in the comment section. Let me repeat it. All the money you're looking for is in someone's pocket. All of it. All of it. If you want $1 million, it's in someone's pocket. So you're either going to find that person and create value for that person, and then the person will happily exchange that money for you, or you're going to have to go to steal it. Or like Nigerian youth are doing, going to do money rituals, which don't work. Okay, might actually think it works, but at the end of it, it turns you mad. It makes you a mad person, a son of the devil. You know, the devil is always coming to tempt people. He says, if you bow down and worship me, I will give you all these amazing things. I will give you Lamborghini. I will give you mansion. I will make you the center of attraction for all the hot babes in town. And then a lot of people are stupidly falling for Satan's antics. The same thing that he did to Jesus. Bow down and worship me, and I will make you the wealthiest person in the world. All the money you need, all the money you're looking for is in someone's pocket. It's in someone's pocket. So you've got to find who that person is. You've got to find who that person is. So that's what we're talking about, the audience. And then you find who that person is. You find what that person wants, or a problem that they are dealing with that they are willing to pay for. Making money is not hard. I made money today. I made money yesterday. I made money 3 days ago. I'm going to make money today, tomorrow. And the only thing is just, it's not too much of a secret. It's not difficult. Ladies and gentlemen, all the money you're looking for is in someone's pocket. It's in someone's wallet. How do you get the person to open the wallet and give you? The only way you get the person to open his wallet and give you the money inside his wallet is by solving a problem for him or for her, is by helping the person facilitate their dream. Like many of you, I'm helping you to facilitate your financial freedom dream. That's why you have enrolled in the Financial Fitness Challenge. I did not force you. I did not coerce you. And I did not even use deceptive words, because I know I can help you. I have been doing it for years. I've been doing it for decades. And there are people all over the place who are out there being very grateful for how I have helped them. And so you are happy because you believe that I can help you. So you are happy to bring out the $100 to spend the time with me. So you see, I didn't come to your house with a gun in your head to ask you, give me $100 to stay with you, to enroll in the Financial Fitness Challenge. No, I didn't do that. It's the same thing with you. So that's why the first pillar of everyday money system, everyday cash flow, the first pillar is audience. Okay? Type audience. Everyone, type audience. And then I also asked you to type that all the money I want is in someone's pocket. Everybody, I need you to own that statement. All the money I want is in someone's pocket. It's in someone's pocket. Because all the money you're looking for, where is it coming from? It's not coming from mass. And all the wealth that has been generated in the world are still on this planet. None of them has gone out. Even all the people who have died, nobody took the money with them in the grave, into the grave. Even if they put a pile of cash inside that person's grave, that's just paper in there. The value is still here. So all the money in the planet is still here. None of it has escaped. And all the money that you want right now is in someone's pocket. It's not in the river. Even though you religious and superstitious people will still tell me, oh, you can go to the river and then Mami Water will give you money. No, the money is in someone's pocket. Who are these people? We're talking about audiences. The money is in the wallet of parents who want to educate their children, who want to put their children in a very good nursery school. All that money is in the hands of athletes and sports people who want to have very good nutrition that will help them perform well. All that money is in the hands of people who are struggling financially and they want to make better financial decisions. All that money is in the hands of women who must look good. So they go every day to the hair salon to make their hair, and they pay. The money is in their hands. All that money is in the hands, in the wallets of sick people who need to be treated in the hospital. All that money is in the hands of the city dwellers who must move from place to place every single day. They go to work and then they have the money in their pocket looking for someone to move them, to give them mobility, and then they give the money. If you can get this to sink into your mind, into your heart, then you would have solved all your financial problems, half of it. You stop running around, running from one anointing service or the other, running from one prophet or the other who will speak magical words, and then all of a sudden money will start falling from the sky. No, 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 no. That money, if that prophet will tell you the truth, or that pastor, that money is in somebody's wallet. So you either steal it, which is against the law, you go to prison, or defraud that person, or you do the positive thing, which is give that person value, and then the person gives you the money in exchange. So the first pillar of everyday money cash flow, everyday money system is the audience. So let's take it gradually, all right? Okay, everybody type audience, everyone type audience. I want to make sure you hear me, all right? And of course, if you haven't shared it, as usual, go ahead and share it and then type shared after you've shared it, all right? And then you can caption it. When you say share, just click that button, that arrow that's pointing to the right to share. When you click share, you can caption it. You need to listen to this, okay? You need to listen to this. And as I speak, there is something that really hits you, so that you don't forget it. Type it in the comment section. And then later at the end, I'm going to ask you for your aha moments. Then you can capture your aha moments, okay? Everyone do that. And then I'd like you to follow me very closely, because the way I would like to do it today is going to be very practical. So at some point, we're going to do some practical exercises. But for those of you who are attending the Financial Fitness Challenge, I'm going to provide you a workbook that you're going to use to develop your everyday money system. Now, I want to emphasize that anybody can and should do this. You spend money every day. Flip it. If you spend money every day, you should also earn money every day. I don't know. We are conditioned by the school system, and then we are conditioned by the 9 to 5 system that we have to wait until the end of the month to earn money. And then you earn money once. Why would you do that? Why would you wait every day to the end of every month? You wait to the end of the month. Look at, this is already January 21st. And some of you have not earned money for 21 days. Don't you see that there's something wrong with that? But in 21 days, did you spend money? Did you buy clothes? Did you buy rent? Did you buy fuel? Did you eat food? Did you buy food? 21 days, you haven't earned money, but you have spent money every single day. How are you expecting to be financially free? Is this hitting somebody the way I really wanted to hit you? Okay? So, we're talking about daily needs, daily income. How your audience becomes your everyday cash flow gold mine. And so, because all the money that you need in the world is in someone's pocket, you'd better treat people well. You'd better treat people well. Some of you have lost so much. Some of you have even lost opportunity because you did not treat people well. And it happens every day. Especially some of you who have retail stores. You insult customers. There are places you've gone. You can type 1 in the comment section if what I'm saying is true. You've been to some stores, you were disrespected, you were treated so poorly, and then you vowed never to go back there. And it's been 5 years, you've never stepped into that store. If this has happened to you, type 1. And then everybody just see the 1111 in the comment section. You've been to a store or to a salon or to somewhere, maybe an airline or something, and they treated you badly. And then you decided you vowed you were never going to set foot in that business again. And then this is 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, even 10 years. You've never done that. Yeah, look at the one. Look at all the one. Just type the one number, not the words. Just type one. Look at all the ones. Look at all the ones. I was speaking with my brother, the other day. He had a mechanic that was working for him. The guy took his car once and bashed it. He was drunk or something, went to drink and then hit somebody. They were pursuing him. He bashed it and things like that. So police stepped in and impounded this car. Is that what they call it? Impounded this car or something, whatever. So, and then, rather than this mechanic going to bail out this vehicle, he left it. He said, after all, it's not my vehicle. He left it. Can you imagine that sort of thing? You took someone's vehicle to go walk on. On the way, you diverted, went and got drunk, and then smashed somebody. They came after you. You abandoned it in the police station for the owner. This thing I'm telling you is over 10 years. He's never used that guy again. So every day we are making ourselves poor by the way we treat fellow human beings. And many times the people you're disrespecting are actually the people that have the money you want in your pocket. People come to your barbing salon. You ignore them. You don't even know who that person is. It's happened to me. They had no idea who I was. I went there. Totally ignored. And it's not that they were busy or something. And I was talking to them. And then by the time... So I sat down there. By the time I was to be attended to, because it's a particular city. I had never cut my hair there and I needed to, do that. And then by the time I was sitting down, somebody came out, they finished serving somebody, calling somebody's hair. There was hair all over the place, on the floor, and the guy said, sit down here. I've never returned to that place. Do you know how much money that guy has lost? He does not even calculate it. Same thing with many of you. You do not know how much money you have lost by disrespecting people, by even looking down on people. That you see somebody wearing flip-flops does not mean that person is not a multi-millionaire. And there's so many multi-millionaires like that. Not these ones you see on Facebook. And they dress simply. You see them, you won't even grade them and things like that. And then you never know. So if there's anything you have to pick up today about everyday money system, just know that whoever you meet, anybody you meet in the course of your day must be treated well, because sometimes that's your gold mine that you're mistreating. Just being kind to people. Today, this afternoon, I did a random act of kindness to a young woman, a young girl that served me. Last year, she did something. So I went, they run a logistics company. This girl was so helpful, extremely helpful, serving. I mean, like when I really mean helpful, I had to open my eyes, because that's the kind of service I only get like in America. That's the kind of attention. And I'm looking at this girl. So this is wow, in the heart of Lagos. She was so helpful. So I was moving some of my books. So the carton was very bulky. And then as it was, so somebody was helping to move it. As we're moving it in there, whatever, because she wanted to wear it, the carton tore. It really tore, and the book spilled there. So typically, some of these toxic customer service people, they will just be there and it's like, oh, God, take care of it now, something like that, help or something. This girl just dived to in fact, she just dived behind, got cartons, got fresh, brand new cartons. and say, oh, please, don't worry. I'll pack it. I'll put it together. Don't worry. This girl did that. Every little thing, she was so helpful. That was many, many months ago. And she wasn't doing it I just discovered, because that was about the second or the third time. And I discovered that she's just like that. And I also noticed that she was also treating everybody else that way. She was also treating everybody else. So today, I just remembered, I was scrolling through I was reading a message, and I just saw this girl, just saw her name, and then I said to her, send me your account number right now, that I want to do something for all the people who served me in one way or the other. She was shocked, because that doesn't happen. And as soon as she sent the account number, I sent her that gift. And I'm probably not the only one. So the point I'm making is that all the money you're looking for is in the pocket of your audience, people. And the people you see around you every day. I'm not saying you should look at them as money. But you see, serving people, being kind to people. And then if you're in a position of customer service is hell. In Nigeria, I can tell you that. People in America are complaining about their customer service. And I'm like, you guys, are you kidding me? You've not gone to see customer service. It's like customer service people are actually trained for wickedness and anger. Anybody know what I'm talking about? It's like they are trained for impatience, for wickedness, for anger. They're supposed to serve you. But customer service, whether it is banks you're dealing with or telecommunications people, or you get into a store, is horrible here. And then poor customer service, I have identified, is the number one cause of poverty for so many people in this part of the world. Because you're turning away the money, you're turning away the opportunities, the audience. You're repelling money by disrespecting people, by not being helpful. So treat everybody that you meet well, because that is the foundation. Audience is the foundation of everyday money. Okay, so I'm going to help you to understand, to identify and leverage your audience, for consistent income. Okay, so now, what is an audience? When you talk about your audience in everyday cash flow sense, or side hustle or business, we are talking about a particular demographic, and not just a demographic, but we're talking about people who have, certain behaviors, certain desires. You can see common pain points, things that they are dealing with. So typically, that would be an audience. So for instance, people who are in their 40s and above, who are very health conscious, who exercise every day. That's an audience. Women who just gave birth. That's an audience, because they have a particular set of unique needs and desires and circumstances. For instance, most women after birth are concerned about their weight, coming back to their weight. They're also concerned about their stomach. That's an audience. Students who are in final year in the university, that's an audience. And there are some common things around them. For instance, each of them must produce a thesis, which they have to print and bind and all that. So that's an audience. So you have to understand what audience that you really want to serve. Of course, you might argue about mass market, because there are some things that people just, it's like everybody does, but you have to have a good understanding of audience. Jumia, when Jumia came into Nigeria, they were very, very successful because they understood their audience. They targeted young, mobile savvy Nigerians, who value convenience and affordable products. And now we take it for granted that literally, if you go to Lagos, most young people don't go to the mall anymore. Does anybody understand what I'm talking about? Anybody confirm? Just type yes. Most young people in their 20s, particularly, like in their 20s, and even in their 30s, and then some tech-savvy people in their 40s and 50s, don't go to the mall anymore. They order literally everything. They order food from food vendors using online app, and then people come and deliver to them. So Jumia started this revolution, and they became very, very successful. All right. So it's important also to identify the right audience. So you've got to ask yourself, who do you want to serve? All right. So let's do a quick exercise about audience. So give me examples of audience that you can serve. Everybody do this exercise. Give me one example, okay, or two examples. Just give me one example of an audience that you can serve. So there are all kinds of audiences, like old people, like old people's home. It doesn't exist. I don't know. I'm not aware that it exists in the country here in this part of the world. So you have people who are living in town or living abroad, and they have old parents. So old parents, that's an audience. They have a particular set of needs and behaviors and desires. You know, my friend runs a hair business. He quit banking and went into hair, you know, making women's hair. And of course, from making women's hair, he also added barbing salon. Till date, he's one of the most successful business people I ever know. You won't even hear very much about it. Like I said, people who are actually making money, most of them are not on social media making noise. So give me examples of audiences that you can serve, niches, customer segments, demographics that you can serve. It can be artists, all right, who are looking for platform. It can be bloggers, or it can be YouTubers who are looking for a studio where they can do their recording. A very, very quiet, beautiful studio. So give me examples, okay? All right. Abiono says, people in rural area, I can provide solar energy. Fantastic. That's a very good audience. Victoria Coker says, construction industry scheme workers. Good. Okay. Godwin Okechukwu says, farmers who need agro products like seedlings for planting of inputs. Very, very good. Some Tochukwu says married couple. All right. So one of the things, what you can do is married couple who need ... Okay. I need more. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. Give me examples of audiences that you can serve. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. Okay. Malik them. Thank you. Shared. Okay. Yeah, Malik says career people looking for time freedom. Absolutely. That's a large audience. And you will later understand why it is important to identify the right audience if you want to build everyday cash flow. Okay. Ogama Obed says automobile owners. Very, very good. That's a very good audience. Okay. All right. So now identifying the right audience matters. Then the next thing, because that's actually where the money is hidden, is identifying their pain points and needs. That is the secret. Identifying their pain points and needs. Okay, so like my friend Bruno, who runs the hair business, women is a deep need inside them to look good. Women care more about their hair than their hair and their skin and how they look, than they care more about food. Don't ask me how they know. How I know, because I was in an audience once, and it was in the university, very large auditorium of young people. So I called, there were hundreds of people, maybe about 400 or 500 people in the room. So I called a couple of young women. I spotlighted a couple of young women sitting in front. That was around in November, October, because I asked them, you have just 2 or 3 months to the end of the year, and then someone gives you 10,000 naira, and that is all the money you can ever see for the rest of the year. And you have a choice either to make your hair or to buy food. The other, all of them said that they will spend that last card making their hair. So I now asked one of them, I mean, to the surprise of everybody, especially the men, in the audience. So I asked one of them, they were young women, single young women. So I asked one of them, why would you spend your hair instead of buying food? She laughed. She didn't even waste time. She said, because if I make my hair, I'll make the money back. But if I just buy food, the money will finish. So everybody, there was a roar of laughter because people were like, how are you going to make money making your hair? So I'm just saying that the daily needs hold the key to everyday money. Now, so if you find, for instance, people use certain things every day, like tissue paper every day. People use toothpaste. Give me examples of things that people use every day. People use toothpaste every day. People use toothbrushes every day. People use cream every day. People drink water every day. Nursing mothers use diapers every single day. They also use, I don't want to say that one. It's quite controversial in recent times. It shouldn't be. Or maybe I should. They use baby oil every day. Now, people also move from place to place every day. Mobility. They move from their house to work every single day. So there are these daily needs. And those daily needs are usually the key to the daily income opportunities. All right. So you can type in the comment section, daily struggles equals daily income opportunities. Everybody type that. Daily struggles equals daily income opportunities, or daily struggles equal daily income opportunities. So you identify recurring problems like transport, limited access to quality goods, or need for affordable child care. Those are daily struggles, okay? Now, so the next thing would be, which we will continue with tomorrow. Remember, we said that there are 4 pillars to setting up everyday cash flow. And then we've established that anybody can do it. If you can identify an audience and identify daily needs, you can set up everyday cash flow. And there's no reason why you cannot set it up. So during the Financial Fitness Challenge, I will share my own example, how I set it up. In fact, even how I came by that concept. That concept was my mentor in real estate, who told me. I heard everyday money for the first time from him. I believe this was in 2015. And I was so fascinated by this concept. And I'm like, how in the world, it made sense to me, because I spend money every day and then earn money only once in the month. I thought it was a scam. So you've got to see yourself in this picture, all right? You've got to see yourself in the picture. All right. So, in summary, what we've been talking about today, we said that the pillar number 1 in setting up your everyday money system is audience. Why? Because all the money that you need in the world is in the wallet of your audience. It's in the wallet of somebody. And so that's the very place to begin. Because your task to create cash flow every day is, how do you get that money flowing from other people's wallet legally into your bank account. And the only way you do that is to find their daily struggle and then help them to facilitate their desires, facilitate their solutions, remove their pain points. And then that money would automatically, on a daily basis, be coming from their wallet happily, coming from their wallet into your bank account. So that's why the audience is a very, very first place to start. And in fact, this is happening every day around us. I have two practical stories, which I'm going to share. Very, very true practical. So people I know, people I knew and saw and witnessed. One was a woman in the street in front of our estate in Lagos. Actually, I live in different places. I'm not in Lagos right now. So in front of the estate, this was a couple of years ago, this woman would come out there because, of course, you know that Lagos people wake up very early and they go to work. Many people go to work without having breakfast, without having had breakfast. So this woman was strategically positioned somewhere that in the morning you will see people. In fact, you will see cars of big people. What was she doing? She was making Akara. What is Akara in English? Some say beans pudding. Some say beans, whatever. But for non-Nigerians, Akara is made from beans. Okay, beans flour. They grind it, sieve it, and then they fry it in oil. They add some onions and crayfish and a couple of things and all that. Now, and it's a favorite breakfast in this part of the world, Akara and pap. Okay, pap, you should know pap. Pap is like your custard is made from maize, or sometimes a combination of maize and some other grains. This woman positioned herself there. Every morning, people lined up. People lined up to have breakfast by the side of the road every single morning. So she tapped into an audience. She tapped into their struggle. The struggle was they leaving their houses too early to have eaten breakfast. And she provided it for them in a very good location. This woman made millions from that place. Millions. In fact, there was there were some stories around how she built the house, that her family is living from that everyday money business. Another one that shocked me to my bones was in Enugu, right? So I had a business in Enugu, a fruit juice bar a couple of years ago. And I met a woman who had a fruit stall. No. I won't call that thing a fruit stall. It's just a table. A table that she put in front of her house where she was living with this umbrella. You normally see people who have umbrellas. She just had that table there. That table is not up to the span of my hand, which would be, talking about feet. Listen, like 1 meter. Let's say like 1 meter. No, not up to 1 meter. No, let's say 1 meter by 70 cm or something like that. Small table. You know what this woman told me? She said, I have been, and then what did she have on her table? Bananas, watermelon, apples, just fruits, common fruits. So she will go to the wholesale fruit market in Enugu very early in the morning, and then she will come display oranges and all that, bananas and all that. That little table. In fact, anytime I pass through there, I'm going to measure it, so that I can have the exact measurement. Very small table. Of course, the tables that these fruit sellers used to, sell. She said that was her 16th year on that table only. That's what that woman used to train her children through school from one table. Ladies and gentlemen, the power of everyday money. Many of you are joking. You're playing. Maybe because you're earning a salary and that salary is big. But you have never experienced the power of everyday money. When you do, you will not let go. When you start everyday money, you will even let that your salary job go. Because it's amazing. It comes in, it's small, but it does a lot. It comes in, it's small, but it does a lot. Okay? So tomorrow, we will continue with the second pillar. But the first pillar in setting up your everyday money system is to think about an audience that has a struggle that you can solve. And then tomorrow, we will continue with the second pillar of everyday money system. But I want all of you to walk out of this session believing that you can do it. Anybody can do it. It doesn't require your leaving your job. It doesn't require your leaving your job. But it just requires you to find an audience that has something that they use every single day. In fact, the commonest and the sweetest everyday money system is a retail store. It's retail business. So we're going to talk about that one later. So we'll do a session on succeeding with retail. Retail is money spinner. They make very, very tiny profits from the products. So they're selling like a matchbox, or they're selling like sachet water, and they may be making just like 2 naira, 5 naira. They're selling biscuits. But every day, people are buying these biscuits. Children going to school pass through this Malam store. They buy biscuits. Men come there, women come there, they buy Coke, they buy water every single day. Tiny margins. But the power of this thing is hidden. It's secret. It's like hidden from the eyes of so many people. Because you'll be looking at it and just say, 20 naira. This person made 20 naira today. This person made 2,000 naira today. You'll be looking at it, looking down on it that way. But you have no idea how powerful. Imagine a woman using one fruit table to train her children, 3 or 4 children, through school, tertiary institution. On that table, those fruit tables you see and you ignore, you see them and then ignore them because they're just selling banana. But you work in the bank, you're wearing suit, so you look down on those women selling oranges every day. You do not know what they know, but the power of everyday income. All right, so what are your aha moments? Let's read that. And then we will get ready for tomorrow. Okay. Okay, Stephen is asking, how do I register for the Financial Fitness Challenge? Look at the description for today. You will find that. I will also send you that after that. So I'll send you the bank account. You pay in and then you get instructions and join the group. Okay. Aha moments. Farsad says, everyday money is vital. I'm a salary owner. I started POS services. Exactly. Okay. Too much of fizzy. My aha moment is, all the money we want is in someone's pocket. Absolutely. Okay. Malik, my aha moment is, audience is the foundation of money. Absolutely. Excellent. All right. Thank you all. This night has been very, very wonderful sharing these, personal insights. And I'm glad that it's made a lot of difference and sense to you. And as usual, go out there and implement this thing, because the only way you can thank me enough, the only way you can make me happy is that you're taking these ideas and then implementing it, you're succeeding in it, and then you're telling people about it, telling others about it, and also teaching others. Pass on this knowledge. Teach others. Tell others about it. It's fine. It's fine by me. Teach it. Take this video, share it. I don't usually delete the videos. They are there. So right now we have close to 200 videos of what we've been doing tonight. Every night. And then I'm doing it for 1,000 days. And then after that, I will stop. And we started in August last year. So we've done August, September, October, November, December. This is January almost ending. So we have about 180 videos, live videos. You can literally learn everything. We've talked about the stock market. We've talked about investing. We've talked about everything, side hustles, and then we'll continue to talk about this. And good thing too is on my YouTube channel. So if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, that is something you can do right now. So I'm going to put the link on the comment section to my YouTube channel, because the replays are there, including the ones that you are going to, including the ones that you are listening to tonight. It's going to be there. It's going to be there in another 2 hours. So you can rewatch it, take notes, teach it, share it with other people. Okay. And then, so together, thank you, Ziwa. Yeah, say, may God bless you. Thank you very much. So whatever happens, guys, keep showing up, because you never know what's coming your way next. See you same time tomorrow to continue to talk about the setting up the everyday money system, the second pillar. God bless you.